the station that's on your side. This is Channel 7 News Good Morning Arkansas.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. In this month's Keep On Amazing, Baptist Health's Natalie Williamson is here to share tips for getting an exercise program started. And thank you so much, Natalie, for coming in, bringing some of this gear that you decided to bring in. This is all the warm weather gear, which is so vital for this time of the year, isn't it?
It definitely is. It most certainly is. It makes your training a lot more comfortable.
That's the key, right? If you're going to be out there working out, doing things maybe you're not typically used to doing, comfort has to be key in that, right?
It is, and especially in the weather that we're having right now.
Yes.
The motivation to get outside and to stay with it, that we have places around here that sell this wonderful stuff that we work with.
How exactly do you like to get people started in an exercise program? What are some of the first steps you like to take?
Well, I like to get another experience. What have they done? What are they willing to do? And then what their goals are. That's the number one thing. What is your goal? Your training depends 100% on what your goals are. If your goals are to run a marathon, you know, you're not going to want to just lift weights all the time.
Sure.
So if you want to start a walking program, you just start with just a moderate goal of, 5 minutes a day, and then add to that so that you prevent that injury from happening and burnout.
Burnout, certainly something you got to watch out for, but injuries can be such a, I think something that could really ruin someone's exercise jump start.
Yes.
You get injured in the first couple of weeks and all of a sudden you're like, why am I even doing this? But shoes, I know, are a huge part of preventing injuries and getting the right fit. How does someone go about that process?
Well, everybody has a different type of foot.
Sure.
Our foot, it supports our body weight. Every time we take a step, it's like 5 times our body weight, and then every time we run, it's even, double that. So the shoe is very important. Everybody has a different size, length of foot, width of foot, so it's always great to go and get your foot measured. Those old-fashioned little metal things that you find at the shoe store, to try those on to see what size you actually are and how wide your foot is. That's a great start. And then we do have some specialty stores around Little Rock that can measure your foot and give you some ideas.
Especially if you're having foot pain off the top, right?
That's right. Well, and if your foot's hurting and if there's something not supported right in your foot, it goes all the way up your body, to your knees, your hips, your back.
Okay, cold winter months like this, best times to work out. We typically talk about running, morning or in the evening, but with weather like this, is that still the case, or would you recommend someone try to get out in the sunshine a little bit more to stay warm?
Right. Well, when you're looking at someone exercising, and if they're a working parent, they are a mom of multiple kids, you have to do it when you can. And if you can't do it, so if it's in the morning or in the evening when it's cool, you look at either indoor running, you work on a treadmill. Treadmill running is a good substitute for running outside. However, the one big tip that I always give is make sure you put a little bit of incline on that. Okay. Just to stimulate the pulling motion that you lose when you run on a treadmill. Okay, that's good advice. But if you have to run outside, definitely looking at clothes. I brought some of my personal clothes here. They've Athleta and Nike also make these fleece-lined leggings that are nice and warm. You really wouldn't think much about wearing fleece-lined leggings. Oh, that's going to be heavy. It's going to be cumbersome. I love them. Yeah, I love them. And they're light. They are. They are very light, and they are warm. But then also wearing layers on your upper core. A dry fit t-shirt is always good to put on first, and then like a long sleeve over that. And then even if you need a little bit more, they make lovely vests that you can wear that keep that core warm. Okay. And then something a lot of people don't think about when they're running are their hands. Gloves are a must whenever you're running. You don't think that affects you too much, but when your hands get cold, it kind of... And get new gloves if you haven't gotten them in a while. And most new gloves have the little thing where you can touch your phone, where you don't have to take them off every time. Yes, exactly. Finger. Yes. Something else, glasses, sunglasses. Even when it is not sunny outside, whenever you've got some wind coming at you or you're cold, protecting your eyes and keeping them warm keep you from streaming, looking like you're crying and coming. If you have to go back to work after you're running, you don't want to go back all bloodshot. Yes, of course. So the sunglasses help. And then to make your run even more enjoyable, something to carry your music, or if you're listening to your podcast or whatever it is that you listen to. These pants that I have on, they're Athleta pants. You can put your phone in the side pocket of them and wear your wireless headphones. And you don't have to wear a belt that maybe bounce on your belly or your arm. but you're all set.
There you go.
You got your entertainment, you can track your run, you can keep in contact with anybody if you need to, if mom's calling.
If an emergency happens.
That's right.
You got to have
everything you need on your person, and it's not big and bulky.
And finally, with the marathon, of course, now I'm sure training's been happening for a while, but for those who are still going through training, tips to avoid getting injured right before you're trying to run maybe your first marathon or a big race, and one that's obviously very important to a lot of runners here in the community.
Right. Stay with your training plan.
Okay.
You're feeling great. Don't say, oh, I'm going to skip the 10-mile run and jump to my 11-mile run. Don't do that.
Okay.
Cross train. Make sure that you are strengthening other areas of your body. That running is just that forward motion. So we need to work those other muscles as well. Our core and our upper body are very important, even in running.
It all works together. Thank you so much for coming in, Natalie. Baptist Health, helping you keep on amazing. You can always go to their website or call the number 1-888-BAPTIST or go to baptist-health.com for more resources. And I understand there's an event coming up?
We do have an event. We are partnering with the Chenal Promenade to do a Walk Chenal 3K. It's about a 2-mile event. All levels are welcome, and you can just visit walkchenal.com to sign up for this free event.
All levels welcome. So go and check it out. Natalie, thanks again for coming in.